There's no place I'd rather be.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. We hope you're all doing well today. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload, and you shout out all the videos. You share them out. It really helps us out. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Go and follow us on our social medias with Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. All links will be in the description. Go and give us a follow over there. It really helps us out. And we'd love to interact with you over there on those platforms. This is your match preview for Chelsea versus Everton tomorrow, 5:30 kickoff, live on Sky Sports. If you want to watch it in the UK, I'm sure it's on other platforms in other countries. But yeah, guys, we will be live tomorrow from 5:30, from 5 o'clock UK time tomorrow evening. Live on YouTube and on Twitch for our watch along. Make sure you get involved with that. We'd love to have you with us. Dad, you looking forward to this game tomorrow? Because I certainly am. It's another opportunity for Potter to get another win under his belt and for Chelsea to get another win under their belt as well. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we could secure another win tomorrow. I know we shouldn't take anything for granted. This is Everton, and Everton have beaten us in the past, whether it be away or at home. But we must take every game, as I said previously in the video, and bag another 3 points, and transcend further up that table before the season ends. Let's not go in with the mentality of taking them too lightly, with the likes of Calvert-Lewin, you've got Alex Iwobi, Connor Cody, and the likes in the team. So, let's not take them lightly. They've come from relegation and moving their way up the table. So, we're all in this playoff battle type of thing. So, I think we must go in there tomorrow with the same mentality as we've won the last three Premier League games, as well as we won two games
in the Premier League. One against Leeds, one against Leicester, and we won against Dortmund in the Champions League. In fact, let's quickly talk about the Champions League before we get further into this match preview.
I think we've pulled
the short straw. We've pulled the short straw in the Champions League draw. We've got Real Madrid. What can I say apart from it's been fun in the Champions League, but I think this is where it ends for us. I'm not saying we can't win it, because we have beaten Real Madrid in the past. We have beaten them quite comfortably as well. But this looks like a different Real Madrid team to what we beat in the past. They ain't no mugs. They absolutely dismantled Liverpool, who are not having their best season. Let's be quite clear about that. But in terms of that game, I think it's looking bleak. It's looking bleak. I mean, Dad, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it does look bleak. Miraculously, we could win it, but I think that would be a miracle. But I must say, the odds are against us.
Massively.
As far as teams go and strength and ability, it's sad to say, but I think the only British team remaining
that could actually really
win it would be
Man City. But I mean, let's talk about Haaland quickly as well. 5 goals in his last game. I'm sorry. Why we chose Lukaku over Haaland, I have no clue. We had an opportunity to go and pay 150 million for Haaland. I'd rather pay 150 million for Haaland than pay 80, 90 million on Lukaku and watch it flop. Because what we've done is we've watched Lukaku go from hero to zero very quickly. It's a shame.
I estimate that, the final could be Real Madrid against City.
Yeah.
And
I need I say it, but
if
either
way, either way.
But if Haaland gets the ball at his feet in the box, you know the outcome.
But I know I shouldn't say this. He's a great player, and I wish no harm or anything like that, but I just wish he sustained an ankle injury.
Just leave us alone for a bit. We've got to play him in a couple of games.
The last thing I want to see is Man City win the Champions League. So but let's get back to tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
look,
we need to go out there, all guns blazing. We need to secure another win. Like I said previously, we can't afford draws or losses, and the players, need to sort of work on this mentality that they've had in the last few games, and let's get out there and do it.
I mean, look, it's so relative at the moment that how we get Real Madrid and they're doing so well, but then also all of a sudden we're playing well and all of a sudden we draw Real Madrid. It's so relative because because all of a sudden we start win, and all of a sudden, bang, we pick up a big team in the Champions League. I mean, it is what it is. But like in terms of this game, we have to win tomorrow. Everton are in a relegation fight. Everton are going to come at us all guns blazing. They're going to play dicey ball, Brexit football. Brexit football is the one I hate. Especially playing against Sean Dyche, who likes to hoof the ball long, up to the striker and try and get a lucky goal, a scrappy 1-0 win. But how do we beat it tomorrow? How do we beat it? Well, we beat it with consistency. We beat it with consistency. Players who have performed for us in the last few games. Enzo Fernandez, Kai Havertz, Joao Felix, Mikhailo Mudryk. These are players that are really going to help us tomorrow. So how do we...
Look at it this way.
How do we win?
Look at it this way. We are 2 times European champions, yeah? We are Chelsea, yeah? Now, we've picked up and, we carry on playing like Chelsea. And the way to look and focus on this, that we are playing Everton, yeah? Neverton. Not Everton, Neverton. So, come on, boys, yeah? Best foot forwards, get out there, do it. Let's bag 3 points, whether it's a goal, 2 goals, and, let's show people where, how we come back strong. Yeah, we are the mighty Chelsea, and,
I mean, look,
but get out there and secure a win.
Let's be clear. This is a message to you if you're watching John Lee, if you're watching this now. A message for you. Time's up. Time's up for Everton. We're going to prove that tomorrow. Tick tock. But, clock's ticking. Relegation's on its way, mate. But how do we beat Everton tomorrow? What do we do? Well, in terms of injuries, Raheem Sterling's out still. Mason Mount is out. Believe it or not, I see Mason Mount out at the moment as kind of a blessing. Because he's not in the squad. Last few games, Mount's having contract talks, and it's not going well. It seems he's hit roadblocks. We've offered 180k. He wants close to 300k. I don't think he's worth that. I personally don't. Any Chelsea fans out there who want to discuss that with me in the comment section, feel free. I'd love to have that chat with you and what you think. But I just don't believe he's worth that money. So it is what it is. But in terms of a lineup tomorrow, how do we line up tomorrow? What do we do? Well, we've come up with a lineup that we think is more than capable of beating Everton tomorrow. So let's get into it and we will give you our individual thoughts. Let's get into it now. So guys, in terms of a lineup, this is what we have gone with. So starting in goal, we have gone for none other than Kepa Arrizabalaga. We think he's the perfect man to go in goal tomorrow for us. Mendy's coming back slowly. Do we go with Mendy eventually? There's a debate to happen there. We'll see. But Dad, your thoughts on Kepa in his last few games? I've seen a few mistakes, but I think they can be ironed out. What do you think?
All goalkeepers will make mistakes. Even world-renowned goalkeepers. But, Kepa, you can't fault him. He's made some tremendous saves. Yeah, like I say, over the last 3 or 4 games, he's been a godsend to us. And, I'm happy to have him in goals any day over Mendy.
So, so Kepa in goal. We've gone with the back 3 then of right centre-back, Wesley Fofana, without question, one of our best defenders at the moment, in my opinion, and one of the stars of the future for Chelsea. Then Koulibaly in the centre of that, because Thiago Silva is still recovering from an injury. And then on the left-hand side, we could go with Cucurella again. He's performed very well at that centre-back position, that left centre-back position. I think he's been excellent. But we're not going to go with that. We're going to go with something shored up, and we're going to reassure ourselves with Benoit Badiashile as the third centre-back. Dad, give me your thoughts on Fofana, Koulibaly and Badiashile. the back three. This seems like quite a solid back three. Koulibaly's been on form recently. Badiashile is young and new to the squad, but he's looked very good. Fofana come back from an injury and has looked very positive. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I think Fofana coming back from his injury, he's proven now that he's injury free, and he's playing very well. And come to Koulibaly, his play was, and his defence was quite abysmal, in the earlier part of the season, when we was having our run of bad luck. But he seemed to have pulled his socks up, got his shit together, and sorry for the pun, but he's playing very well. Then Badiashile, outstanding defender, young, talented, he's got great pace, great defence skill. I'm happy with that three. I'll go with it any day.
Yep, so that's our back three, guys. And then moving into the wing backs, we have gone with none other than our two favourite players at the moment, the most informed players in our team, I think, Reece James and Ben Chilwell. These two have been lighting it up recently, and especially last weekend with Ben Chilwell with that scintillating volley against Leicester. Dad, talk to me about these two players. The two best players in the team at the moment, I think. Reece James, quality all over, and Ben Chilwell with that scintillating goal last weekend against Leicester. Talk to me about these two, Dad. Tell me what you think.
Well, I think Reece James, he has been injured quite a few times this season, but he's very resilient. He's back out there, and no doubt in my mind he's going to perform to, the best of his standards again. He's a great player, got great technical skill. Overall, Reece James does it for me, and I'm delighted that he's, back on the pitch. Then we come to Ben Chilwell. Well, what can I say after last week with our volley? He's an amazing player. It took him time from his injury to get back, into winning ways, and playing at his top level. And I think, Ben Chilwell, is, really a great player. He's advantageous to our team, and we've been lost without him.
Yeah.
So come on, Ben Chilwell, let's have another volley or a goal from you tomorrow.
I mean, look, from my perspective, and I don't think a lot of people can debate this, but we've got the two best fullbacks in the Premier League. We've got the best two. Ben Chilwell, Reece James, the best two in the league. Reece James and the Trent Alexander-Arnold argument is ended. It's done. It's finished. It's down the drain. Right? Reece James is far better than Alexander-Arnold. And Ben Chilwell, let me tell you something. You can tell me about Luke Shaw. You can talk to me about Luke Shaw till you're blue in the face. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not listening to your twaddle. This argument is over. Do you see Luke Shaw shooting all the time? Do you see Luke Shaw getting into these various attacking positions, coming inverted, being, so advantageous to your team? No. You see Ben Chilwell doing it week in, week out, and he is proving to be the best left back in the Premier League. I say it now. Right? And you're going to go red in the face because of this, Dad. I'd say he's the best left back we've had since Ashley Cole. And I'll say it, and I will say it. I'll keep saying it over and over again. But these two have lit it up since they've come back, and under Tuchel they lit it up perfectly. They were brilliant. But so we're happy with those two fullbacks, yeah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So then moving into the midfield, none other than Mateo Kovacic. Fantastic performance against Leicester last weekend with a goal. What can I say? He's been amazing. He's been our captain for the last few games. He's been perfect. And then next to him in the centre of the pitch, got none other than Mr. Assist King, Enzo Fernandez. These two working together have been dynamite. It has been dynamite from the minute go. And let me tell you something. We're going to see another amazing performance from these two. Tell me, Dad, do you think these two could be the best midfield pairing in years to come?
Yeah, it's still early days here with, new players coming in, and, they're trying to get their chemistry and their synchronisation right. and it pays dividends in the end, and I think these dividends are starting to pay off now. And I just hope that they sort of play to this caliber now
Yeah.
in every game. Not just to the end of the season, but in next season and so on. But I'm happy they're a good duo together, and as I say, Kovacic, well experienced, been playing for us for quite some time. I know he's had to play against the declining Jorginho, and errors have been made and it cost us games, but Kovacic is still an outstanding player with a lot of experience.
But tell me about Enzo, Dad.
Enzo?
Tell me about
Yeah.
Enzo. What a talent.
Yeah, he's lightning. He's fast. He can score. Yeah.
Well, he hasn't scored for us yet.
Well, but
But
I'm saying
some of
he
the
can score.
he could score.
Yeah,
he could
yeah.
score. But
You-
I'm telling you now, Dad. This kid has come from nowhere. His name was unheard of before the World Cup, and now he's lighting it up in the Premier League.
Yeah.
What an intelligent footballer I've seen over the last few games, especially against Leicester.
Yeah.
Do you remember that little chip he put over the top for Kai Havertz
Yeah.
on the weekend?
Yeah.
That is like Iniesta Xavi sort of territory we're talking about there.
Well, they're the ones, the
Do you
chips
look-
and the assists.
They're fantastic.
If the synchronization is right, the timing is spot on, then we're going to start scoring goals. Up
Exactly.
the front there, and like I said, tomorrow,
Let's light it up.
it's another game. Let's go in there with our same mentality if we played the last 3 games in the Premier League and that one in the Champions
League.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. So that's our midfield 4 across the middle of the pitch, and then moving in to the front 3 on the right hand side, Joao Felix, none other. He has been performing astoundingly for the last few games, and I think he's perfect for what we're looking for tomorrow against Everton. That bit of creativity, that bit of Portuguese pizzazz, that elegance, that maestro in the attack is what we're looking for. On the left hand side, Mikhailo Mudryk. Let's go. I think Mudryk is a top player, and he showed it against Leicester. He really showed it. He's going to be a starlet in this Premier League, and I can't wait to see more of him. He is fantastic. So, Dad, tell me about these two. Joao Felix, Mikhailo Mudryk.
Yeah, I think, Joao Felix, right from the first game he played, despite us losing, he did show, amazing talent. He's come with some good resume into our club, and he does show potential that he's going to be one of these big rising stars in football. And then on the other side you've got Modric. Again, a good combination between the two of them. I think with certain players, if you look, there's like a certain telepathy as well, when they know. I guess we're saying that synchronization and getting that timing spot on. I think these two, or could have the recipe that we need to keep winning these games, which is vital. But I'm happy with them. There's no doubt in my mind that they're outstanding players, and it's what our team needs.
Exactly, and then moving into the final position, that number 9, what do we do? I mean, look, he's performed to the best of his abilities the last few games, so it's got to be him again. Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz has been performing, so let's continue. I've had my doubts about him the last few months, when we were losing, and I don't want to go through that again, but Kai Havertz has proven me wrong this time. He's proven me that he's one of the best talents in the league, so let's have it again. Let's try and see if we can continue to get him in this purple patch and keep him there, because the more we can keep him in there, the more chance we have of progressing with this team. Dad, talk to me about Kai Havertz. What do you think at the moment?
Despite his lackluster superiority which he showed when he first came to us, I think the best of Kai Havertz is yet to come, and it's starting to show now. He's building not just on his experience with German team, and with Chelsea, I think, you know, the best is yet to come. And, you know, a lot of these young players, there's so much pressure on them, you know, to bag a goal every game. You know, you know, as much as I've said, you know, oh, come on, we got to get him off, you know, or get rid of him. I still think, you know, deep down that, you know, he is, you know, a world-renowned player. And he, you know, he's going to be, I don't know, same with Werner, you know, but I do top Havertz over Werner myself.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, yeah, he scored goals. He scored goals.
Yeah, he's hungry for that goal. Yeah, and you know he does get it. You know, despite sometimes he's offside, but you know I think the best of Kai Havertz is to come, and you know, let's just leave it there now and see what he does tomorrow. And
Yeah.
I you know, I in my mind I've got him to score tomorrow. I got a funny feeling he's going to score tomorrow.
Yep, so that's our lineup, guys. And in terms of the substitutes, you've got Bettinelli, Cucurella, Chalobah, Lewis Hall, Zachariah, Chukwuemeka, Conor Gallagher, Raheem Sterling, who is unavailable tomorrow. I've put him on the bench, but he's not there, so someone else will take his place. And then also David Dasho Fofana. But guys, that is our team. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below about our team. Let's get back to the main screen now, where we'll give you our final predictions and our final thoughts. See you in a minute, guys. So in terms of a prediction, guys, from both of us, for me, this is going to be a difficult game tomorrow, but I do think we're going to come out on top. It's just how quickly and how well we do within the goals, and you know how many goals we get. I'm going to go a solid 2-0 win, and I think we're going to see goals from Mudryk and Havertz tomorrow. You know, I think it's going to be a good game. I think Everton are going to try and do the low block Brexit football, but will overcome it eventually. Dad, your thoughts, your prediction?
Yeah, I think it's going to be 2-1 to Chelsea. Yeah, you know we're up against quite a strong Everton team. Yeah, you know they're as hungry as we are to try and find a certain place. You know, up in the top part of the table. But you know I'm going, like I say, with 2-1. I've got Kai Havertz to score. You know, no doubt in my mind, and I think Felix.
Okay.
I've got the score. Yeah, the second goal, which I think will be late in the game, but overall,
happy with that.
I think we're going to be that little bit too
much for Everton.
Yeah, not so strong, but technically we gifted, and I think with our back three, a great defence there. Got an outstanding goalkeeper. We got a Rita Balaga, yeah, or Kepa as I call him. But I think we can finish this game off. So I've gone 2-1, yeah, and you've gone 2-0.
Yep. So guys,
we'll see who's right. Yeah. Tomorrow.
So guys, those are our predictions. Please let us know in the comments what your predictions are and your thoughts on our lineups are. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah,
guys, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, you turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Follow us on our socials, all the links will be in the description. Also guys, do not forget we will be live tomorrow from 5 o'clock UK time for our watch along. Make sure you come and join us. We'd love to have you with us. But guys, that's the end of today's video. Hope you've all enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow for the watch along. Bye guys.
Bye guys.